you guys, what's good, what's popping? It's your girl Pop now, back with another exciting video. I hope you guys are doing amazing and staying safe. With that, let me grab my coffee. It's 6:30 in the evening. It's a weekend, Saturday. All my friends are probably out chilling or working, and I'm here in front of you guys with a cup of coffee and ready to beat my face. I feel like I'm so motivated to work during weekends than weekdays. I don't know if it happens with everyone else, if it's only me. I am very consistent. I work on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Also, by the way, I've been loving this coffee. Sorry, what's that? Coffee bean or country bean? I guess it's country bean. So it's from them, and this is not sponsored, by the way. Before I used to drink the hazelnut one, I remember, but now I have the vanilla one. I absolutely love vanilla and hazelnut. If there's a combination of both, then I would love to try it out. If you have any suggestions, please do let me know. Go grab a cup of tea, coffee, whatever your comfort food is, and let's get started. In today's video, we are here to talk about the Simba lifestyle brush kit. This is what it looks like. I am basically matching the body of the brush set. Powder blue, and this is lilac. It's kind of similar if you see in a way. Really think these brushes are of good quality. I haven't seen many reviews on this brush set, so I thought, hey, there's no review on this brush set. I thought I should try it out and give you guys my honest opinion. First of all, they have two brush sets. One is the 8 basic base set, that is 899 rupees. So you get 8 brushes, 5 eye brushes and 3 face brushes. But I got the 13 set brush kit, which is around 1399. Get 13 brushes, including the face brushes, eye brushes and everything. So I am really excited to try it out. First of all, I really appreciate that they come with these brush protectors, and all of them, each of these brushes came in a plastic packaging. Let's start off with some moisturizer. I've been loving this new one. This is the 3 AM moisturizer. Wait, why is everything matching me today? I've been using this a lot lately. What's up with you guys? How are you guys doing? Are you guys going out? I have stopped going out. Only if I have work, if I have a collaboration and stuff, that's when I'm stepping out. Alright, so next step is foundation. I'm gonna pick the NY Bay foundation. I really like this, but I just hate the packaging. Okay, I know I look so crazy. My first brush is going to be F01, and this is what it looks like. It's the foundation brush. It's angled. The bristles are really smooth. So let's see how this actually blends. It is blending well, but I feel like the bristles are too flimsy. They're not densely packed. Again, it's blending the product well. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know Simba Lifestyle, this brand is owned by one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Mridul Sharma. I'm sure you guys must have watched her content. I just love her content, and her aesthetic is really nice. So that's the reason I wanted to, buy her stuff. So that's the reason I picked it up. Wow, that actually blended very well, you guys. It didn't leave any streaks. Honestly, I am surprised. I really like the slanted edge, so you can pack your foundation and blend your foundation well. I absolutely love that about foundation brushes. Okay, so next step is concealer. I'm gonna use the Elegirl Pro concealer. Don't know if they have a concealer brush. Okay, there is some thick brush, which I know I'm not gonna use it for my eyes, so this is what it looks like. So let us use this brush as my concealer brush. So yeah, Mridul Sharma is a very successful YouTuber. She has 2-3 brands, I guess. Kion Apparels. She also has Simba Lifestyle, which sells yearly planner. I thought of getting that, but I don't know why I didn't get it, because I wanted to test these brushes badly. I think she started off Simba Lifestyle with these brushes, and these are kind of like a refurbished or redesigned version of those brushes. Okay, then this brush is really blending well. So far so good. I didn't feel like using a beauty blender, honestly. Next step is obviously powder. So I'm gonna use my Fit Me Loose powder. This is what I use. Let's pick the powder brush. This is so huge, and the bristles are so freaking soft. Okay, I don't usually prefer using these bigger brushes to powder my face, but this is the only thing that we have today. Usually for my under eyes, I prefer a more denser brush or more precise brush, so I use a different brush, but we don't have a different brush for under eyes. There's this brush which is used for highlighting purpose. That's what she mentioned in her video. I'm gonna pick that brush, dunk it into the powder and apply it underneath my eye because I don't have any other brush. Effective way of using these brushes. Let's move on to some bronzer because I know my face looks so flat. We have a bronzer brush here. This is huge. I generally don't use such a huge brush for my bronzer, but this brush is huge. I feel like they should have come up with a smaller brush because I think that would have been ideal for contouring and bronzing, but this is just way too big. I feel like people with small faces, because I have a small face, we go for contouring than bronzing because we need more definition. I'm not quite impressed because I generally love a sharp, defined, nice contour. Okay, next step, I think I want to move on to my eyes. So before that, I want to do my eyebrows. So they have an eyebrow brush which comes with a spoolie and this is angled. I'm really hoping that this angle brush is good. First of all, let me just brush my eyebrows. For some reason I feel like this brush is not gonna work for me, but I don't lose hope. This brush is flimsy. Can you see that? It's very, very flimsy, and it also has a lot of gap. Eyebrows are really important to me. I don't know if it's with my batch of brush set because I always say this because you never know. It might have gone out of their hands during the quality check. Alright you guys, I'm back. So after doing my eyebrows, I just set my eyelids with some concealer and loose powder. Just prepped my eyes for the eyeshadow basically. Okay, so I don't know what look I wanna go for today, but I have something in my mind. Let's do that. 6 eye brushes, which is good, which is decent actually. I'm gonna pick this one. This is really tiny and precise, fits my eye shape perfectly. So I'm gonna pick this shade called Blow a Kiss, put it on my crease towards the outer corner, and this brush is really doing the job. It's tiny, it's not very dense, not very flimsy. Okay, so after blending that, I'm just gonna take a cleaner blending brush which is E02, diffusing everything so that it looks way smoother. So I want to pick this brown shade called Pow and apply it on the outer corners like a liner. It's always trial and error method, you guys. Okay, now that's looking good. I'm just gonna intensify the liner with some black and applying it on top of the brown eyeshadow. I want to apply something really light on the inner corner. Let me grab E06 and this is what it looks like. I think it's a shimmer shadow application brush, but I'm going to use it to apply a matte eyeshadow. Patting that shade well. Doing the same on this eye as well. Okay, so this is what my eye looks like. I don't know why the eyeshadow is so patchy. I feel like I didn't prep my lids well. Okay, so I'm going to use the E05 brush to blend everything in. Alright you guys, I popped on a pair of lashes, but I only applied lashes on the ends just to give myself that fluttery, wispy, mink sort of an effect, and I think it looks good. For my under eyes, I'm gonna pick this same eyebrow brush. I'm gonna mix this terracotta shade and this brown shade. Let's move on to some blush. This is very different. This is the blush brush. It reminds me of the Makeup by Ariel's. If you don't know him, he's Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. So he has a brush very similar to this. I don't know if this brush is inspired by him or but this is how it looks like. So I'm really excited to try it out. I'm gonna pick the same Milani palette again. Gonna swirl my brush nicely, get the product out and hit my cheeks. I love this brush. It is not that dense, it is not that flimsy, it is not that big, it's not too small. By far the best brush. Love it! Okay, next is some highlighter. For that, I'm gonna pick this one with which I applied my under eye setting powder. This is the F05 and I'm gonna pick the same highlighter from the face palette. I have been loving this palette, you guys. They sent me in PR, but you can see that this palette is well loved and well appreciated. So this is my go-to kind of a palette. That's applying very well. And also I love the highlighting shade in this palette. Okay, next step is inner corner highlights. So she mentioned that she especially designed this brush for inner corners. I feel like you can also use it to smudge your under eye. Why didn't I use this brush? Oh, if I would have used this brush for the black smudging thing, I couldn't have highlighted my eyes. Okay, that is actually applying very well. I am impressed. Also gonna do some brow bone highlighting. Wow. I'm gonna quickly apply some lipstick and I'll be right back, then we'll discuss about the brushes. Hi you guys, I'm back. I applied some lipstick. Let's talk about the brushes. Let's see how many brushes that I didn't use from the set. Okay. That's it, all the 13 brushes are here. I only didn't use this particular brush. This is anyways not so useful. I don't feel like I can blend my eyeshadow with this brush. This is very flimsy. This is E03 and this is actually a blending brush for your eyes, but I didn't use this particular brush. But if not leaving this brush, I used all these brushes to create this entire look, which is amazing. That means these brushes are very efficient. So let's talk about these brushes individually. First, I've used the foundation brush. It blended my foundation very well, did not leave any streaks. This is just a little tad bit flimsy, but I think I can do with it. I don't really mind for the price I'm paying especially. These are also really lightweight. I love the color of this. I think she only released it in one shade, that is the powder blue color. Next step, to apply my concealer, I've used the E01. This is actually an eye brush, but I didn't know how to use this as my eye brush because I knew I couldn't use such a big brush on my eyes. So I used it to apply my concealer underneath my eyes and it actually blended very well. I'm super impressed with this brush. I also used this brush to apply concealer on my lids to prep my lids for the shadow. Powder brush, although I don't like using such fluffy big brushes, I think if you are in a hurry you can definitely use this. It is coming with the set, so it's okay. Next step, I've used this brush, which I didn't really like. Personally, I didn't like this brush because I don't use such big brush for bronzing purpose. They should have done this brush differently, maybe a little smaller, compact, and which is used to apply your contour and a bronzer as well. Next step, we have the blush brush, which is the star of all these brushes. I freaking love it. I definitely know I'm gonna gravitate towards this brush already. I know that this is going to be my favorite blush brush. It deposits the right amount of blush on your face and it is amazing. Next step is the highlighter brush. Again, a multi-purpose brush. You can use it underneath your eye. It also applied my highlighter very well. We are only left with the eye brushes, which is amazing. I love eye brushes. I didn't use this one. This is the only brush that I didn't use from the entire collection, that is E03. Starting off with the eyebrow brush. I'm on the fence about this brush, honestly, because it did my eyebrows well, but I don't really like my eyebrows. This particular eyebrow brush didn't do it for me. For some reason, I don't like it. But I really liked this brush when I applied a very smudged eyeliner with the eyeshadow. So maybe for that purpose, I really like this brush. But if not for my eyebrows, not really. Next step, we have another fluffy blending brush which I used to smooth out the eyeshadow, which is amazing. This is really nice, not very flimsy, not very dense. It's the right amount of bristles, blends in very well, so no complaints whatsoever. Next step is this precise blending brush. Again, this is E04, amazing brush. If you have hooded eyes, you are going to love this brush to define your crease and to apply your first eyeshadow with. This is amazing, no complaints whatsoever. Then again, we have a tiny blending brush which is densely packed. That means to blend your harsh lines with. I used it to diffuse this eyeshadow. Next up, we are left with two brushes. One is this brush. I think you are naturally supposed to apply your shimmery shades with this brush, but I used this brush today to apply the matte shade, and it actually, you know what, it pretty much applied the eyeshadow very well. It's my mistake that I didn't prep my eyes well, but if not, this is amazing. You can also do your cut crease with this brush actually. Lastly, we have the inner corner highlight brush. I feel like this brush is going to be such a beautiful multi-purpose brush, but if you are doing your inner corner highlight, you can't really smudge your black eyeliner. If you're doing your black eyeliner, you can't do your inner corner highlight. Speaking about all the brushes today, I absolutely love it. If I recommend you guys to purchase this brush kit, definitely yes, go and get it. If you are a beginner, you are going to love this brush kit. She has done a brilliant job with these brushes. I can't stop using this blush brush. It's just amazing. If you are a beginner, again, if you are a teenager who loves makeup, who is interested to get into the world of beauty industry and beauty makeup, you are going to love this brush kit. This is such a starter and beginner friendly brush kit. You are not investing 2,000 or 3,000 rupees in a brush set. You need something very basic and affordable. So for that purpose, this brush kit is really amazing. Like I mentioned, if you have budget for it, you can go for the Pack X Jovita collection. I will leave the link down in my description box if you are looking for it. If you already have a brush kit, then I don't think you need these brushes. But like I mentioned, if you are a teenager, if you are just getting started with makeup and you don't know what brushes to use or invest in, these brushes are really best. You can also go for the cuffs and lashes brushes, especially the eye brushes, the eye blending brushes. Those brushes are just for 200 rupees or like 180 rupees. So that's really amazing. Quality wise also, I really like it. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all found this video helpful. If you did, then please do not forget to like this video and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and also subscribe to my channel so that you can watch my upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so you get notified every single time I post a new video, which is every week. I am consistent. I want to be consistent in 2020. Ain't nobody stopping me. So yeah, let's do this, guys. I'm super pumped today for some reason. So I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, please stay safe, wear your masks, sanitize, and stay happy. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.